the podcast, and then Kenny gets in the car with Kenny, and Kenny got a history book on. So it's one of them days where I was thinking to myself like, as soon as I heard the history book, this is gonna be the month of July. He's gonna think he's smart. So I'm just saying, Kenny, what the history book? What you was listening to, man?
It's called A Black History Reader by Dr. Claude Anderson.
Okay. And what's the main? You know what I mean? What's the tea on the book?
It got a lot. It's 101 questions we ain't never thought to ask, and it just be breaking down a whole bunch of Black history.
So give me like 3 of the things they ask.
It's a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch.
What stuck out to you the most? It sounded like it was a good read.
It broke down the real meaning of Juneteenth and how it came about and what happened and
what's the real meaning?
You know, Juneteenth is we celebrated for the day that basically slaves was freed, which is not really the truth. The Emancipation Proclamation that was wrote to free the slaves didn't have no power behind it. It was just a letter for real. He couldn't actually do what it said. It had to get approved, and he ain't had the power to make it happen. So it just gave you the whole story behind that. It gave you the whole story behind why the Civil War was even started or fought, and for slaves to even be in it to get promised freedom if they joined in it. It break down a whole lot, man. It's just a good read.
I thought it was. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like speaking of what I know. You know what I'm saying? I know it was one thing, and then I'm saying? I want to dig deep in
books because
I want to dig.
I be
deep.
knowing bits and parts of the truth for real. So I get to digging into the people who know more than me, and I read their books and see what I don't know. And I can't really quote the whole book once I read it one time because I gotta really go back over parts and remember this part. This part was important to me. I get the grasp of it. I rarely dig into books when I get to reading them because when I get to a part that I rarely want to know about, I get to researching that part and then I get back to reading the book. So a book can get broke down into a lot. Then there's so many questions and answers within that one book that it make you dig into all these different parts.
What's like your top 3 books?
Ah, man. I don't know. I can't really. It's like genres of music for real. There's so many different books about different things that I would have to probably break it down into genres.
Urban
novels. Coldest Winter Ever is one of them. Say, what else? El Dorado Red. And any Donald Goins book. They all my favorite. I'm a Donald Goins guy when it comes to urban novels. I done read every single one of them.
Like, so what was your favorite educational books? Books you got the most knowledge from?
Say, Dr. Claude Anderson books, Powernomics, A Black History Reader. Say, almost anything Yoda never wrote. That's kind of my go-to guy. Because who I believe him. So once I can believe what you're saying, I can believe what you stand for, then I can actually trust your word. So that's who I go to.
I like that. That's it's a good lineup. My book, I like The Unseen Hand. That was a good book. One of the goodest books I read was by the name of author. His last name was Giles. I can't remember his name, but it's called Tender Journey. That was a crazy book. And it was a book that somebody just left in a cell. And I ain't had nothing in the cell. And I read it. And the book took me out the cell. It was basically a story about a guy that was, had it good. To make a long story short, he had a daughter. She ran wild. She went out here. She got sick with AIDS, man. It was like, you wouldn't believe that this, like, particular book would just be so good. And everybody always asks, like, it's about, like, Tender Journey. Like, you gotta read it, bro. Like, you from page 1 to the end, it gives you that. And Donald Gorn, Horson, that was like deep. And the Diamond in the Rough, on the urban novel tip. I read the 48 Laws of Power. I read Illuminati 666. I read The Death of Malcolm X. You know what I mean? One of the greatest books ever is a Message to the Black Man. You know what I'm saying? I read a book that was by an author from Baltimore called Thinking Outside the Blocks. That was a good ass book. It just told you a bunch of businesses that you could start as a convicted felon. I read some Che Guevara stuff. You know what I mean? Naeem Akbar. I read a lot of stuff, but I'm just talking about books that just make you go. Like Horson, Tender Journey, The Unsung Hand, bro, and Message to the Black Man is like my favorite books of all time. The 48 Laws of Power and the Art of Seduction, the Robert Greene books were good books. But the Laws of Power, I feel like, some of them work, but I feel like it's a 70-30 thing. 30% of that stuff will get you hurt. I just honestly think that, you know what I mean? The Art of Seduction, he did that one. And zine books, I used to read a lot of zine books, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I read a lot of books. But they some of my favorite books. Some of your favorite books, man.
Yeah, I feel like y'all named a lot of books. I just keep it simple, give y'all one. One of my favorites is The Great Gatsby. You ever read that?
I haven't never read the book. I watched the movie,
Yeah.
but I never read the book.
The book, yeah, they got 2 movies, but I think the book better than both of them.
Oh, what's my man
Book
name?
always better than the movie.
What's the dude
I might
name?
actually read it now.
Yeah.
The boy wrote the books, man. The other author I read a lot of his books is on the tip of my tongue. He used to write it. They was making movies out of this stuff, man.
I like Stephen King novels.
No, I read Stephen King. It ain't Stephen King. It's the dude. It's the other Caucasian dude, man. They had some serious flicks of his joints. I can't think of it, but let's go, Lee.
This that new. It's that new swag. It's that new swag. It's that new spaz. I say, new water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trapping. I apply the little pressure, ain't mad. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch 'em. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me. Off day and I'm Hugo Boss sing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, all that best I won't change.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RawDope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. This is the episode live from my hometown, Baltimore. RawDope Podcast, the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet. It's a fresh week. You know what I mean? A couple days into summer. It's been hot as F. And it's been raining. It's been real stuffy. I've been a little under the weather. It's episode 251. 251, man. Hey, hit them with 100. Right. Yes. They gonna think it's luck. Now I got 2-peat. Hit them with 200 and they still doubt. Now I got a 3-peat. We on a 3-peat mission, bruh. And this Topic Tuesday, man, episode 251, man. We still celebrating the 50 years of hip-hop. and it's something that we didn't do. I feel like we didn't and we didn't cover. And the guy's been telling me this for a while. Battle rap. I grew up a battle rapper. I love battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a very, very pivotal part of the game, just for those hardcore underground MCs that come from the mud with it. It's only, it's 3 types of MCs. You got writers, you got spitters, and you got party rap. You know what I'm saying? Party rap taking over, you know what I'm saying? How I get drunk stuff. But, you know what I mean? Episode 251, and it felt good about it. 50 years of hip-hop. The BET Awards was great, man. Entertainment in the building, man. Let's get a round of applause for that great BET Awards. Man, Boosie went crazy in there, but, man, shout out to the team, man. Kenny Fatso in the building. My partner in crime, bruh. I wanted the college boys in the building. Spaz Money in the building. Clark University, what's up? Digital Empath Production Leader Genius, a.k.a. 19 Lee's. Lee, what's good, baby?
Cool.
And Lee is one of them guys, man. He's like him and Kenny, man. They hip-hop heads, man, but they let us battle. And we wanted to dedicate something, for the rest of the year, we'd be dedicating, doing different dedication to hip-hop. We want to dedicate, this one to the battles and talk about your favorite battle rappers and who nice and who not nice. And y'all can do this. And if you watching this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a like, leave a comment, share, and become a super chat member, bro. You become a super chat member, donate to the channel. We putting your comments up on the board. We hit you up about some special drops. We trying to get y'all over to our Patreon. We trying to do a lot. And check out our Spotify, man. Check out this audio. You know what I mean? Any audio that's missing, what we need to upload about 8 episodes, fast.
Yeah.
So I think, we gonna get that done before Thursday, but all 51 episodes are all 51 episodes. We got 251 episodes, but it's only about 50 some episodes up on our audio. That's just the way we wanted to do things. But it's all right day, man. It's hot, man. The summertime ain't really my weather. I'm more of a fall, winter, spring guy. Summertime, man, too stuffy. You get a winter cold, stuffy nose and all that. But hey, if you're looking at this, man, we got some cardinal rules on here. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet, man. What's up, fellas?
What it is.
What's going on? Kenny, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
How's the pops, man? How's the fam?
He good. He home. He doing good.
That's a blessing, man.
For sure.
How was your weekend?
I was working for real. I ain't do much. I was chilling.
Spaz, what's your mental like?
Feeling good. I'm on the same time as Kenny, man. Just working.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Work, yeah, full of work.
You got faded, though? Stoner?
Man, yeah, that's typical.
Lee, did you run around the reservoir 30 times?
I went running yesterday and today.
I knew it. That's something in your plans, man. I got to get with you on the running a couple years from now.
All right,
You know what I mean?
Start with the walk.
Yeah. But if I'm walking and you running, then something happened to me, then what I'm gonna do?
Nah, man. If you walking, I'm walking.
My man, that's a team player. But we got to talk about the #1 hip hop album in the country, man.
I mean, it is debatable because four guys dropped. Gunna, A Gift and a Curse. His first week he sold 83,000. Thug, Business is Business. First week he sold 120,000. And Lil Durk Almost Held. His first week he sold 125,000. And Quando Rondo just dropped. I don't see him selling nearly as much as them. But it's debatable what's the top album out right now. A lot of people is saying Gunna.
Can I ask a question?
Curse.
Like, what's a hot Quando Rondo song? Like, what song is he known for?
Rondo got a lot of good songs.
What's he known for though? Like mainstream.
He known for I Remember with Lil
ABG.
That's the song he break out with. ABG.
ABG, anybody can get it. Yeah, Quando got platinum and gold records. The joint with him and Kevin Gates. You say I am. Yeah, Quando, all right, man.
I don't know nothing.
I'm a fan of Quando. And his new joint is all right.
Yeah, it is.
It is all right. We
Who
listen to
y'all
it.
think out of them albums you just named, Spaz? They like, I guess you say the hottest albums out right now.
Yeah.
Who you think got the best single?
The best single.
Lil Durk and J. Cole.
I believe so
Dirk.
too.
It's definitely
I
Dirk.
mean, the Durky, yo, Smirk.
I believe that too.
I feel like Smirk got the best album too. You know what I mean?
Smirk and Thug shit.
You know what I mean? But they saying the boy Shorty, you know what I mean? Main Man, you know what I'm saying? Say Main Man album #1.
And
With Lil Buddy?
Gunna had,
Lil Buddy.
He had no features on this shit. So
Yeah,
that's
Lil
probably
Buddy,
why
Lil Buddy #1.
hyping him up.
And then some people, it's just a whole thing. But I don't know, man. I haven't totally sat down and listened to the album. I'm not gonna lie to the fans or a lot of my audience, but I've been like, screaming, like I've been hearing it. And the few joints I heard, you know what I mean, just on the pass by joint, sound good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his album is not on my to-do list, but I'm a hip-hop head, and I don't have nothing to do with that stuff going on out there, but I'll get to it later.
Because you a chump don't mean you forget how to rap.
Right, yeah, true. You know what I mean? True. So everybody's talking about it online, and everybody's talking about it around town, and everybody's talking about it state to state. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it was a hot. It's a hot. I listened to 2 songs only, and the beats. He come with that. Gunna. He sound like Gunna. He got the beats from Turbo. Turbo, one of the only producers that still mess with him at the whole situation. But Thug album, that's what I really delve into. On first listen, it went over my head. But that's what a lot of albums. So I just keep listening. And Thug, he actually just dropped the deluxe yesterday, where he dropped a few songs. He got one. He got another banger because he put Nicki and Juice WRLD on one song. That that's skyrocketing it. But as far as really listening to it, I fuck with it. I don't think it was Thug's best album, but I already knew you should expect him not to drop his best album like that. I feel like I don't even think this album that he put out is the album he had scheduled to release before he was locked up. I think he just you can tell he kind of just put this together. He got some old songs, some new songs. He kind of just put it together, but it was pretty good. It was pretty cool to just be put together. That's what I think.
I mean, I listened to Thug. I think when it came on, I liked it. I liked it the first 4 songs. I didn't dive deep into it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I called you and told you that. Like, you listen to it 12 at night. When I got up in the morning, I put it on, ate breakfast, and I was like, I got through like the 5. I'm gonna say the first 4 songs, and I liked it. But it played through about 8 songs, and somewhere down the line, the first 4, I was like, oh, Shorty back. And then it was in the middle of the album where it kind of like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go listen to it again and give it all a good listen before the week out. But I listened to the whole Dirt album. I like it. And that Quando Rondo, I just listened to it today, honestly. And that joint, everybody, pick their sides. But the boy talented, and the boy knew shit is hard. It's hard as fuck, bro. But this episode is brought to you by Everytown for Gun Safety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of our sponsors. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Everytown for Gun Safety is a movement of 10 million parents, students, survivors, and gun owners on a mission to build safer neighborhoods. A big shout out to Everytown for Gun Safety, every city, every hood, every town. And
listen, man, text student to 64433. That's text student to 64433. And Everytown for students. Let me put it back up.
I had an S at the end.
You know what I mean? Students to 644-33. That's students 644-33. And shout out to Everytown for Gun Safety, man, for just raising awareness on the safety of guns, and you know what I mean, just them.
If you
just
don't play with the guns, at least know what you're doing.
Know what you're doing and keep them out of the hands of idiots and out of the hands of kids, man. So shout out to them. But if you're hungry, man, and you're in Northwest Baltimore.
I'm hungry right now.
Me too, bro. But listen, man. Hey, Lee, give them a call, man. I mean, you go to 3605 West Rogers Avenue to Kayla's jumping out the pots, man. And tell them RawDope Podcast sent you. And he just told me today, man, we got to come up with a dish so everybody can do that. And the promo code will be up. But hey, check this out. If you hungry. Listen, if you're looking for that pot work and you're looking for the best food in West Baltimore, come 3605 West Rogers Avenue to Kayla's jumping out the pot. It's that pot work. work. Yeah, most def. Like, you know what I mean? Whatchamacallit. But listen though, we gotta get to the bag, man. Battle rap. It's something that I grew up doing, something that I love doing. And I never thought that it was gonna go past the mom and pop stores and the corner. I knew what his stages, but I didn't know that. You know what I mean? It's millionaires being created off of this. Shout out to all the leagues out there. I'm familiar with the most famous one, Smack and URL. Was watching Smack and them DVDs way back in, you know what I'm saying, way back then. And shout out to the Bullpen League. I think that's based out of Baltimore, based out the DMV.
No, they in Atlanta.
Oh, all right. Shout out to them. And I was checking that out that you sent me that. And shout out to Remy Caffeine. That's a league. And shout out to Remy Ma.
Caffeine is the platform that
platform.
Drake and them URLs got together with, but they kind of, I don't know what they're doing right now.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. And Remy Ma, you know, the battle joint.
Chrome 23.
Rare breed.
Rare breed, you know what I mean? Battle rapping around, man. I think that's every MC should be battle tested. But nowadays, these harmonizing guys, they not doing that.
Every MC ain't a battler. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
agree with that. Some people just that ain't even their lane, and they'll probably get crushed trying to do it. But that don't make them a bad artist.
Yeah.
Facts. And I think one of the biggest battles going on right now is Pusha T versus Jim Jones.
Everybody saying Pusha gonna crush him. What y'all think?
Jimmy bounced back. I like that joint with the mic in front of him. And Jimmy bounced back. I feel like Jimmy bounced back. He talking.
I feel like Jimmy up 1-0 right now.
Nah,
Man,
they said that
played
joint in
song
Paris.
Paris.
They said that joint in Paris is
I
you know what I
wasn't
mean?
feeling
They
it.
said that joint is that joint
That
that
joint wasn't all that. Man.
I ain't gonna lie. Pusha been like kind of like bullying.
It wasn't that.
I think Jim
Daytona
up the-
joint. It wasn't no Daytona.
I don't know. You
That
probably gotta
song was
listen to it.
hard.
That song was hard.
I don't know.
That song.
I can't
cool,
say that.
but
That song
it wasn't.
was dope.
I feel like Jimmy up
maybe
1-0
want to watch
right
the
now.
fashion show. That's how hard it was.
Yeah. Yeah, they played it on the catwalk, Louis Vuitton for real.
Man, that's the lane he in. That's the type things he doing. But the song wasn't all that.
When the last time you seen somebody get dissed on the catwalk?
I don't watch the catwalk. I don't have a clue.
It made you look at the catwalk.
I didn't. I mean, I had to see what he was talking about.
Exactly.
But I don't care about no catwalks, man. Unless I'm there checking out the
That's fair.
chicks. I done been to a few fashion shows in life. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he played it on the catwalk in Paris. That was that's like a big boy diss.
that's
That's
doing
like a
it on
champagne
That's
diss.
like when Jay-Z did it at the Summer Jam.
Yeah,
almost.
that's
kind
huge.
of how I look at it.
Yeah,
It's just
huge.
revealing it on a bigger.
And Jimmy was
like,
there. Jimmy was like there, didn't know it was gonna happen. It was like
he was
the
there?
elements. Yeah.
That make it even more cool to me.
Yeah, so I think
I like battle
anybody
rap.
in the comments
I love
or
people
Spaz
going
look
at
it up
it.
real quick. I think Jim Jones was there and was laughing like he's playing a diss record in Paris about me, like on a catwalk. Yeah. I didn't catch it at first. I honestly didn't catch the diss until Jim actually said something. You know what I mean? About it. And I was seeing the clips on Instagram. And then he came back, a reply immediately. But I look at it like this. Pusha T, last couple battles, he went ape. I ain't gonna hold you. He went ape. And I feel like Jim Jones, a lot of dudes wasn't biting back because of, you know, their team telling him, nah, you gonna get him where we don't want to put him at it. We helping him out, replying. But Jimmy got time for it. So I think this is a little rap beef that's gonna take us in the fall. Because I think it's gonna be record after records this summer.
Say me, myself, no, I don't think Jimmy the world's best rapper or lyricist, period. But Jimmy know how to put songs together.
Yeah.
And
Pusha
Jimmy,
do too.
Jimmy can come at him in a kind of different way. So I think it's going to be a more interesting battle than people giving it credit for. Because people just thinking Jimmy going to get washed.
All right,
I
ask you
don't
a
think
question.
that.
Do you think he know how to put songs better together than Drake?
Oh, Jimmy?
Yeah.
No.
How that work out for him?
It don't matter. He had more personal ammo to go at Drake with. He rarely got Drake by
He only
bringing
said
out
one
that-
thing. His son. That was only one thing.
That's what made it what it was realistically though. That's what made.
But that's what I'm saying.
What
He took
exposed.
he took
Drake.
one little thing.
See,
They got
that's the
footage
thing.
of Jim
That's-
Jones getting ran out the ruckus.
All
They got
that's
footage.
We know this. I mean, see, this is what be so funny to me. All these tough ass niggas acting like they ain't never got their ass whipped before. How you get tough if you never got your ass whipped?
No, I'm saying you got footage of you.
Everybody took an
That's
L
different.
before. I mean, Jimmy and them ain't the world's toughest niggas to me.
Right.
And I got a lot of family in Harlem, and half them niggas be chumps. Sorry for me to say it, but that's just how I feel. I'm a Baltimore nigga. So I don't look at Harlem niggas as the world's toughest niggas. And I love Harlem. I be in Harlem. But I just don't. I don't look at Virginia niggas as the world's toughest niggas neither, though. So
I mean, I ain't looking at it.
I don't think it's going
Who's
to go
tough?
there. I don't even think it's going there. This is going to stay on wax.
Yeah,
and
I
I
think so.
it's going to be a better battle than people going to give it credit for.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%.
I'm here for it.
Jimmy know how to be litty. He know how to be relevant. He keep himself in the mix. And this just keeping him in the mix for real.
I mean, why did he bring up his name originally anyway? Why did Jim Jones bring his name up?
No,
don't
Pusha said something in a sound bite that something petty kinda. I forget what it was exactly. But Pusha said something and Jimmy ran with it.
Well, I thought it was after he came to Harlem and did Drake did the concert in Harlem at the what's the spot?
Rucker?
No, not the Rucker.
Madison Square,
No, the main thing in Harlem. The
Rucker Park.
Apollo?
Apollo.
Uh,
Drake did the Apollo.
That's big.
And he had all them there. And after that, that's when you heard about this.
Pusha said something slick and
I don't know. I
Jimmy
hear
ain't
nothing.
let it ride.
They say Jim Jones said that Pusha T wasn't in the top 50 rappers. That's
That was after that.
They said that's why I stopped.
Say, what's wrong with saying that? A lot of people feel that way.
But
A lot of people don't feel that way. People got their own fucking opinions.
facts.
Niggas be getting so mad about one person opinion. That should be funny to me.
why you single him out? All
Because that's how he felt about yo.
of a sudden. Just him.
It's a whole 50 list. He probably think a couple of them ain't
He's like, but
supposed
yo,
to be
I'ma
in there.
name you.
But he probably thinking, if yo in there, then I should probably be in there. That's probably how he felt. He rap.
I agree. You know what I
Comments say
mean?
the same
Some of
thing.
them dudes was taking it personal about that top 50 lit.
I said certain niggas wasn't supposed to be in that top 50, and
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
even rap professionally.
But that's
So,
okay. That's okay.
Everybody
You're a
is
media
okay
pundit.
to have their opinion. That's what I'm saying. Say, because I say I don't like somebody, and you say you do like them, don't mean nothing. Other than we differ on opinion.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you can voice it though. If y'all
You can voice your opinion wherever, whenever. This is America. You had a freedom of
But it's
speech.
gonna come with consequences.
So what? If you willing to deal with the consequences, which obviously is, he ready to rap beef. You say what the fuck you want.
He taking the 50 approach. That's what I think right now.
Not necessarily.
That's what I feel
just
like.
think
He's trying to get himself hot again.
Jimmy ain't never stopped really being hot. He the one out of Dipset who really kept himself relevant for real.
Relevant and hot is two different things.
Definitely.
He was just doing the lit fit shit with Fab and them and running around and doing the coke boy. Jim been around. He been
Again,
doing shit.
Staying relevant and hot is two. Like Lloyd Banks was hot at one point. I think he's still relevant if you listen to his music.
Jim Jones is not hot.
Jimmy is
Ask the young
hot.
boys. I'm listening to the young boys on that one. They going to let you know.
Jim
The
Jones
young
was
boys-
never hot in my childhood. That's just all I can say.
You say he was hot in your
Let's say
childhood.
he was never hot. I can
Never?
I can't remember Jim Jones.
You got to think about his childhood is different.
Yeah, that
So-
shit was like 10 years ago.
No, that's more than 10 years ago. Nah.
His childhood only about 10 years
Oh, yeah,
ago.
yeah,
tops.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Ballin came out like 05.
Yeah,
Oh,
06.
Yeah, that's way before.
remember that.
You was born around that time?
03.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
shit.
came
They
from
said,
that.
they said Jim was extra about it on the Breakfast Club. He did do, because I seen that. He was like, Jim was like, man, Pusha T. I mean, dudes got to step up to the plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Niggas be
competitive
mad
sport.
at niggas' opinions.
Yeah,
like it,
it's
though.
a competitive sport. I
care
like it.
about
I think it's good
opinions.
for
I guess
hip hop.
That's why I don't be giving a fuck. You can say whatever you want. Hey, your opinion about me. I don't give a fuck. But niggas be giving a lot of fucks. I don't get it.
You gotta think about it. If you in the spotlight, you know when people gonna bring something up. So you got that
If
platform.
I'm asked
you can
a
choose
question,
not to
I'm
bring it
not
up.
supposed to answer the question.
No,
Like,
you can answer the question. Like, yeah, I
so
don't
so
think
not you ain't supposed to Answer honestly. You supposed to
No,
beat
you
around the
should.
bush, cut all these corn, be a sucker when you getting in it. Why do you go to an interview if you're not going to answer questions?
Again, I like this. First off, that's why I want to start this by saying I like the fact that he's doing this, but he understand what comes with saying a name.
Everybody
Before
do.
you say it.
And if you ain't scared, then you go and say it.
He should have said Ice-T and everybody else that was on there. It was a lot of
Ice-T
people.
and them pioneers. He got respect for the pioneers. Pusha more a peer of his, and he might feel like he
Wasn't he
nicer.
talking about smacking Nas Koofy off? He got respect for people now?
He was beefing with him.
Why?
I would say, cause Cam and Nas was beefing. You know why, man? He was riding with his mind.
Oh, all right. I ain't got nothing to say about that then.
So just to get on to, and listen, if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, share, and not only on top of that, become a super chat member. Become a member, donate to the channel. Look in the box right there. Look at that little description. Hit it, donate, $4.99, 99 cents, whatever you got, man. We really appreciate it. We trying to build and we trying to grow. So what we want to do is 50 years of hip hop. So we're not going to get in. We don't have that much time. We got time, but we don't have that much time to name 50. But we're going to talk a little bit about battle rap. And when I think of battle rap, I think about Murder Mooks, Loaded Lux, you know what I mean, Charlie Clips, Tay Rock, you know, B Dot, J Mills back then was battling real hard. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Comp could have stood in the battle ring. Myself, Meek Mills, a lot of dudes come out of that battle. You had, when an artist got signed back then, you had to battle. And then the Kenny was saying it's not the battling of today. It was more like cypher battling. Who could rap? One of the biggest battles we saw was Freeway versus Cassidy. Cassidy smoked him. We seen Meek Mills, you know, the classic Meek Mills joints. We seen the classic Los joints. We seen a few joints. So for all y'all hip hop heads, we want to know in the comments. And if you become a super chat member, we gonna put how you feel about it up there. But we want to know from Lee, Kenny, and then Spaz. He's sitting there with the hoodie on like he got the flu. So he probably never heard of battle rappers. But he got some news for you later on down the line. We going to respond. We going to play some 60-second clips. We going to get into it. But this is our dedication to 50 years of hip-hop. And we covering the rap battle, man. Round of applause for that, man. Just a beautiful 50 years of our culture. Our culture, hip-hop, something that belongs to us. We done got jerk murk like everything we do as a culture, but hip-hop belongs to us, and I embrace the 50 years. Kenny, your top 5 battle rappers.
Can I play a snippet first?
Let's go.
Go.
That's if the fans okay with that. I think they'd be all right, though.
Okay, let's go.
The whole crib. Make sure the shit scanned proper. If your bitch don't open the safe, she get the shit slammed out her. Pump with a clip, looking like a big damn chopper. She'll have to duck a shotgun like she Hitman holler. That's like. Look, we searched the whole crib. Make sure the shit scanned.
That was me.
Tay Rock, Baltimore zone.
Gotta start off with home team.
Tay-Rock, a dog with it. But he with Murder Mook in them, right?
Nah, it's been a long time. A lot of stuff happened since then.
Yeah,
But-
that was what, the 4 Horsemen or something?
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
see,
that's
you know what I
when
mean?
they
That's
was,
how outdated.
that's Dot
I'm
Mob.
outdated on the rap.
Right, dot mode.
I'm outdated on the battle rap. So, enlighten me. Who was Tay-Rock battling?
So Tay Rock was battling in that battle Rum Nitty, which is on your left of your shoulder, though. The guy all the way to the left.
Okay.
So Rum Nitty is he won Champion of the Year last year, which is like the awards they give out for the best battle of the year. It's all user submitted votes.
It's like winning an MVP.
Okay, so give me your top 5, Kenny.
Shit, my first number 1, Charlie Clips. That's my favorite battle rapper, hands down. I like Loaded Lux. I like
Excuse me.
John the Don. That's my man. I like John. I always have. That's my old man. Tay Rock. He nice. And who? What's my man? Hollow the Don.
Hitman Hollow.
Oh, Hollow the Don.
Oh, man.
The Don. That's my man.
You
I
like both
Hollow.
of the Dons?
I do. I like both of them. I like that they battle when they battled each other too.
You like the fact that they was fighting off camera too?
I do.
That's why.
I do. I likes all that shit.
Or they battling and shot the fair one.
Yeah.
But that one happened in the opposite way. But yeah, I don't know. You can just. I mean, I've seen it a couple times in battles where people that fought eventually battle each other. I don't know how that worked.
It worked. It's simple. All right, we fucked the bag up the first time. We got to get this money.
I'm talking about when you get either dusted or you
Man.
don't have a chance. Like,
Hey,
you
nigga
seen
beat
Serious
you
Jones
up.
in math.
Yeah. Nigga beat him up. People didn't
No,
got beat up
he
before.
didn't get beat up. He got snuck and then he slapped, and then he had to bat him again.
Say, hey, I wouldn't have been surprised if he pulled out a gun and shot him during the battle. But yeah, I mean, after something like that. But hey, I mean, he was a man about it. He took his L and he went and got some money in battle. It's like losing as a boxer. You got beat up the first fight, but you want to fight the second fight.
But you came there with the intention of fighting.
Okay, shit hat, man. See, battle rap, niggas be acting like you ain't saying some of the world's most disrespectful shit to a motherfucker. Some people can't take it. You might say something that you went too far. Nigga wasn't feeling it, and you got snuffed. It happens.
It do. But that ain't what's what would have happened in that situation.
No, see, that's why they lose their money now. It's like your money on the line. You pop a nigga, you lose your whole bag. Say, but sometimes a nigga just can't take it. Nigga went too far. You too embarrassed. Hey, nigga ego and pride get in the way and they risk it all. I'm popping this nigga. Fuck the money. Fuck all that shit. He embarrassed me. You know how it be.
I think Math got the most of that.
Yeah, Math can't take it. That's why he ain't battle rapping no more. That's why he in the podcast world living good now.
I ain't mad at him though.
I ain't mad at
He
him.
actually doing well. So I respect this whole switch over. I like it.
Who your top, Lee?
Top 5. Hold on there. Can he finish his 5?
I did, I think.
Yeah, he did.
You said who? You said
Said
John
Charlie, Lux, the Dons, and Tay-Rock.
Oh, all
I
right.
got one more.
Yeah.
Say
You ain't gonna say Murder Mook.
no, I'm not.
You just a
Say-
weirdo, bro.
I'm gonna
Murder,
take it
Murder.
back to who was my man, who I used to
Murder
like.
Mook.
I was a DNA
Yeah.
fan. I'm gonna go with DNA.
He's a weirdo.
DNA nice.
They are.
DNA nice though.
He can actually freestyle, Ham. You should appreciate that.
I love freestylers. I used to battle myself. I'm kind of like undefeated when I did it. I look at battling now and think to myself like, bro, I could just let me be like 15 years younger because I was listening to the battles that
You'll
you
get
sent me.
crushed because
I
you
wouldn't.
don't write.
No, I
you
will
wouldn't be
write.
trying to write for
I will
these
write, bro.
battles.
I'm telling you, that's the only thing because they writing and then you had to do things, but my brain worked faster than they pens, bro.
Nah.
I,
nah.
I don't care, bro. I'm not a battle rapper. I'm just saying I'm confident enough to know I listen to those battles. I seen the punchlines that they drawing, and I'm saying, bro, some of them dudes is getting defeated because they
Speaking
dependent
of-
on that pen.
Speaking of
I'm
battles,
dependent on the pen and my brain, and that's,
That's
why
what
I'm a crusher.
DNA does.
That's
but
what
at a high
DNA.
level.
That's what Charlie Clips do.
Yeah,
that's why they some of my favorites. I love a nigga who can just stop they pen
Yeah.
and start straight
That-
freestyle.
that- that's a problem
and
right there.
Kill you real quick and then go right.
That
back
other
into
stuff
they
the
written.
boys too
That's
rehearsed.
That's too.
Cause you gotta think you practice the fighting something.
Lee.
You do that.
Who was Clips just battling about 2-3 months ago where they told Clips he couldn't freestyle in the battle?
They stopped him from freestyling. He battled somebody right before that.
That's
I think it was
phony.
Jazz the Rapper, but no, they told him
No,
to
it
stop
was
because
after the Jazz
he
the
was-
Rapper.
Yeah, no, he battled Rosenberg.
Rosenberg,
Raw
yep, that's who it was.
on RBE.
And they tell that man no freestyling. Like they put it in the contract he couldn't freestyle.
That's serious.
I see. That's how you know when
Oh
a man.
man, shout out to
serious
Porch
with it.
Prophet, man, for donating $1.99, becoming a chat member. He said Tay-Rock,
Put
Mount
this
Rushmore.
comment up.
Tay-Rock, Mount Rushmore. He say Tay-Rock. I can't see it right
Got
there.
Tay-Rock, Charlie Clips, Calico. Nobody said Calico
I
yet.
like Calico.
Load of
used
Lux.
to be
I
my
said
favorite
Load of
person.
Lux.
You say Lux was your favorite, Lee?
I said Load of Lux.
No, Calico used to be one of my favorites.
Mine too.
Shout out
I-
to Stiley too. I see him in the building.
When Calico and Tay-Rock was going at it, they was some classic battles.
Yeah. Grow the bro, what's good? But hey, listen. So, Lee, give me your top. I want you to name your top 7.
My top 7.
Cause you into this stuff.
Tay-Rock. See, I like Surf a lot when he remember his
Surf
rhymes.
nice, though.
When he remember what he supposed to say, I like him. But Rum Nitty, I like Danny Myers. I'm gonna say Calico because I still like Calico. The fact that he still managed to stay around.
You still
Easy the block captain right now.
Easy, nice. But you still rate Danny Myers up there like that?
Engage with the game.
Easy got so many battles. I mean, Danny got so many battles. The battle he did with Easy was real good. That's what got Easy. One of the battles got Easy on.
I don't know if I be looking at Danny like his style then got old to me or something.
You didn't see the battle with Danny and Tay-Rock or Danny and Easy then?
I haven't seen the one with Easy, but I think I did see the one with Tay-Rock.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't know. I can't say that about him. Oh, right now in Daylight, you got Daylight up there.
I don't like Daylight.
Daylight got a battle with Tay-Rock. That to me is probably one of the best battles I ever seen.
That was a good one. See, that's the thing with Daylight. I don't like Daylight, but when he's serious with it, he nice.
Yeah.
He just be playing too much. He be gimmicks too much for me or something. But when he's serious, the boy nice. I just don't like him.
And I see somebody mention T-Rex. I like T-Rex a lot.
T-Rex.
My problem with T-Rex was back in the day, I was a big NH fan from Philly. If you know NH216. He had a battle with NH, and I ain't like how the crowd was so biased. So I always had a problem with T-Rex after that.
Man, T-Rex was my man back in the day. I loved it all, them guys, for real. Them Harlem boys was always my guys. Say, I told you, I'm a Harlem bias, but I loved it, T-Rex. He was nice. He had a long run. T-Rex a goat to me. He up in there with the goats.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. He did a battle with Reed. He sat down. I wasn't feeling that. How you gonna do a battle with Reed Dollars and sit down?
Yeah,
He ain't feel like he had
That
to
was
stand
crazy.
up.
Not in the middle of a battle. You don't sit on the stage.
Man, he got fat now and he was tired.
And I see Stylist said something about Conceited. Nah, Conceited ain't been. He got to get back out there for me. To
Yeah,
say that.
he wilding
Arsenal
out
is
now.
one of them though.
Arsenal definitely one of them.
He another one though. He gotta be serious though. He gotta be serious. He in there fumbling around. I ain't feeling that, Ars.
Say,
I didn't see him get washed by people he shouldn't have got washed by.
I don't think it's like boxing. I don't be thinking they be taking every fight serious. And when you don't take a nigga serious, yeah, he might can catch you with that bing bang real quick. You was playing.
So Lee, I gotta ask you, what's some of your favorite? No,
He ain't give us his top 7 yet.
I ain't give 7. I feel like I gave a lot more than 7.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
Gave us 10. Go ahead, ask him, Spaz.
Yeah, what's your top 3 favorite blowout performances?
Like when somebody
Or the
got
battle.
30.
They got washed basically,
Dang, somebody got 30 bad.
like super bad, just done.
Shoot. I watched that one round with Geechee Gotti and Mike P. I don't ever see nobody get done bad in the one round, but he did.
Lux and Calico.
Hold on, who you got winning in Lux and Calico? I wasn't gonna bring
Man,
this up.
Lux crushed him.
All right, see now I got a
Lux
problem with that.
crushed him.
I got a big problem with that to this
Lux
day.
crushed him.
'Cause I never felt that way. I feel like Calico won 2-1.
No.
He couldn't even remember what he was supposed to say.
No.
Nah.
So you one of them guys that if a nigga stumble, you hold it against him real big. That's what it sounded like to me, Lee.
No, that wasn't.
A stumble
that was not
is just
he
a
did-
stumble to me.
He was on stage like this. You see how long that felt right there? He did that for 2 minutes
Doug.
in front of Diddy.
He got a lot of complex shit he had to think about, man. But he crushed that boy.
I don't
for
care
real.
what you got to think about. You couldn't remember it.
Saying Charlie Clips crushed T-Rex like that.
Charlie
Real.
Clips, T-Rex. Oh,
Crushed
yeah,
him. It was
yeah.
bad. It
That
was
is-
bad.
Shoot, Cassidy lost bad to Arsenal.
Which was expected to me.
I mean, it wasn't the best battle. But
No, I didn't even think Cassidy had a chance battling somebody like us off of what he had just showed me. I'm like, no, he don't stand a chance.
Hey, you got me thinking about like who's the worst body bags in battle rap. It was a couple of them though.
That Charlie Clips
Oh, my
and
fault. I
T-Rex
know.
is up
And
there.
I know Ham keep talking about Murder Mook. Murder Mook did
That's my
beat
mouth.
Geechee Gotti. He 30 them in New York. But Geechee Gotti 30 loaded Lux in LA right before that.
Okay.
That was a dirty.
Okay. So it's like winning and loss because he destroyed them, then came back and got destroyed.
So who would y'all say the face of battle rap?
At the moment,
Yeah.
Right,
I mean, the person you hear about right now, all the blogs. You know who you hearing in the blogs right now?
Oh, I want you to enlighten me.
Pat Poose. You been hearing about Pat Poose and Remy a lot for a reason.
Because
That's linked to the #1 battler right now, which is Easy to Block Captain.
Easy to block, Captain.
So the algorithm bull, that's what he going around calling himself. The algorithm bull, he the #1 person right now.
Wow.
I just watched him battle somebody. I can't remember who he just battled recently. I just watched it.
Hitman Holler.
Yeah.
That was a good.
You feel like he won?
Yeah.
And I feel like Hitman was on his ass, especially the first round. Hitman
The first
took
round was the
first
closest round.
Hitman took the first round to me. He took that one.
All my
And then-
shooters, what do you say? All my shooters come from 2B because they don't know how to act or something like that.
Yeah, that was cool. But Hitman had some shit. I'm not a big Hitman fan, but sometimes he can get good. And he was good that first round. He was at the top of his game in that first round of me. After that, he was still solid. I think he might have won. I don't think he won, but I think that was debatable. I think
It was
that one
close. I mean,
debatable.
I ain't say it was the clearest victory. I mean, really, the one that got easy, I would say the best battle he had is really on the app though. Is him versus Chess, and Chess. It's another one that got a lot of potential, but choking problems.
That's what Chess
Say
always had that problem.
Porch
though.
Prophet
It ain't
said
like
clips 30 Rex.
he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was one of the most terrible shits I ever seen. He destroyed him.
What Tech used to say, he put his body bag in the body bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
So I guess I'm about to play another clip soon.
Yeah. I mean, how y'all feel about Los when he stepped into the arena?
Oh, he got like 3 battles recently.
He just
undefeated,
he just
right?
had one, what?
A couple
1 or
months
2
ago. Yeah.
He just battled Ill Will.
Did he win?
You gotta watch it.
They say it was debatable. That's what I'll keep hearing.
They saying all this
I ain't
battles
watch
was
it, though.
debatable. Nobody want to get a man a clean win.
Say,
I looked at the one
He
with
might
the
have beat DNA. He might have beat DNA.
Okay.
like you say, might
That was
have.
the
It's
first one, right?
debatable.
Nah, the one with DNA was the second one. He battled Daylight first.
Yeah, Daylight. You know what I mean? That was controversial. You think he won against Daylight?
I do.
I do too.
I thought
but
he
they
did.
were saying
That
it
was a lot closer though.
It's the
I
battle
thought
with the
he won that
gyms.
one.
I don't think so. I think it was close.
So that's what I'm saying. It was a toss up.
And I believe he got better every single battle since he jumped in it.
Yeah, that was his
That's a
first battle back. He was real good though.
Yeah, it was real good. And I think now he got the name that's going to pack the gym. I like to see him go against Murder Mook.
I believe he was supposed to have been doing that battle shit since day one, since Murder Mook and them.
I mean, I think he was, but he elevated. He was.
Yeah,
though,
I
like,
mean,
but
I
he
think
elevated more into
if
the
he'd have
music.
stayed on that trajectory, he'd have been one of the faces of battle rap. Is what I'm saying. He'd have been up there. With the
But I feel like
Lux
Murder Mook is like the finding father of that shit, bro. Like on the stands of him, like he's the GOAT.
Right there.
Murder Mook's the GOAT, bro. Like everybody got to pay homage. I'm surprised he don't have his own league.
Murder Mook?
Yeah.
Nah, he's sticking with Smack.
Yeah, I get it. So Smack must got him eating real heavy. He eating outside of doing battles. He only had the battle,
you gotta
right?
look at Mook is like Biggie of URL for
Right.
real. How he was the bad boy. He smacked first. You might as well say
Star. And he deserved that, though. Mook been getting down, man. I'm glad that he's making a good living. I heard him saying he brought houses. He getting some money now. He hosting. He doing his thing. But Murder Mook definitely is one of my favorite battles. And I like this shit when Meek was battling. I like a good old fist fight. You know what I mean? I feel like dudes can't guard Cassidy either. I know y'all said before the mics turned on. Oh, don't say that, but I don't.
Cassidy was one of my favorite, like rapping battle rapper type of rappers. But when he stepped on that URL stage, the way he rapped was outdated to me.
Seen the difference?
Is a big difference, and I don't like him on that stage for real. I'd rather hear his song.
He said he 30 Hitman too.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's what Kenny brought up.
Yeah. He do his thing.
No, that's what I said. Kenny said Hitman won.
You got the clip you want to pull
Who
up?
said Easy 30 them? Hell no.
Yeah, that's the Porch Prophet.
Hell no. No.
Here it is. Nigga Smack looking like the big boss.
That's a funny looking little dude.
Yeah.
Yo, I'ma catch a body when I dunk the tech. I mean, literally, catch a body when I dunk the tech. I start from the top of his head to his fucking neck, then shoot his fucking chest, his stomach next, then hit rock bottom. He got nothing left. Goddamn right, yes.
Yeah, cut clip clearly. You don't give it too much, but
Yeah. He killed him with that. You can tell, you can see the energy.
good googity boogity, boy.
He killed him in that.
I need to go to a battle, man. What's the next big joint?
See, I don't think you for that. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you mean?
We got
There's a lot of standing
one in
around.
Baltimore.
A lot of standing around.
July the 8th.
What do you mean a lot of standing around?
One of my mans, we went to a battle down in Virginia because they had some URL battles down there. He passed out. I looked over. I'm like, what's going on with him?
God,
I hear everybody part because you standing on your feet the whole time.
that's not a joke, yeah.
I mean, I ain't tripping. about
Hours
that.
on hours. Ain't no chairs around here.
Well, see, man. Well, listen, check this out. You got the jokes.
No, I'm
I
saying.
ain't gonna stay around for hours on hours. I'm gonna come in on the main event.
Oh, all right. You don't even
You know what I'm
watch one
saying?
battle?
What I want to like. You know what I mean? What you mean, man? And then besides, if I'm there, I'll probably be on stage anyway. I mean,
You know who you remind me of on the battle rap tip? There's a battle rapper that came out that reminded
I
me
hope
of
he
you.
a goat. I hope he's a goat.
He one of them to me. He
Okay,
one of the
who?
top guy. T-Top.
I knew you was gonna say T-Top.
Yeah,
Oh,
T-Top always had your that's how you. I watched you battle rap. You was a T-Top type nigga.
T-Top nice though.
T-Top nice as shit.
He one of them.
But that's the style that your style would have morphed into if it hit URL.
Well, a shout out to my little man T-Top. That might be my son or something. My little this. You know what I mean? That might be my little man or
Carolinas.
something. You know what I mean? That might be my little man or something. But listen, man, battle rap is just a part of the history. In the 50 years since 1973, this thing that we call hip hop has been making its ways into the households, to your backyards, to your block parties. Hey, hip hop even made it into church. Hip hop has made it in TVs. Hip hop has been on your regular TV shows. Hip hop has made it to late night television. Hip hop is, hey, listen, Jimmy Fallon show. Is that Jimmy Fallon that got the Roots as his band? Who's that? Jimmy Fallon, right? Yeah. Jimmy Fallon has the Roots as his band. Man, hip hop artists got their own portion of dunks.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Hip hop is just 50 years, and we guys is under the age of 50. We was born into this whirlpool of greatness. You know what I mean? It's like the pyramids in Egypt, how great this culture of music, man. And I just want to thank the founding fathers, Cool Herc. You know what I mean? Original Rude Boy. He brought Cool Herc, bruh. MC Shan, Cool Mo D. Man, come on, man. The Sugar Hill Gang. Shantae Roxanne. You know what I'm saying?
That's how long
NWA.
battling been in hip hop.
Since them.
LL
Cool J, Cool Mo D
was going at it.
Cannabis
It's been
versus
beefing
Al.
and hip hop.
Boot Camp Click versus Wu-Tang. Snoop, it was beefing with Eazy-E and Tim Doug and them. Like, this is the culture, bro, and we lived through this. It's gotta. We had to feel like our great grandparents when blues came out. You know what I mean? How they felt about B.B. King and the Miles Davis records and all those Louis Armstrong, those great blues players. My God, man! And then the hip hop. Nas made a jazz album with his dad. Like, hip-hop is just transitioning to everything. And I just want to say thank you, man, to everybody that contributed to hip-hop. This 50 years has been beautiful, man. The culture just keep evolving. Man, Kenny was just talking about this. He said he went to a Kwame show when he was 12. I said, I was about 10.
Let the polka dots rock.
I said to him, bro, see that? When we was younger, Kwame was that guy. But our great uncles... We might have had a hip uncle, but our uncle was looking at us like we was crazy. The boy had parachute pants on with shiny shoes. Them boys come
Polka
about
dots.
they come about the Temptations, the Stylistics, and
He had the
Jackson
Gumby.
5s. Right, he had the gum. That was our world's thing, and that's why I said I'm not prejudiced. I don't do no hating to what hip hop is gone to. I listen to the Uzis, the Yachties, and the different type of artists because Kwame wasn't like Ice-T and NWA, and he came out after them. He wasn't like LL Cool J. He wasn't like Cool G Rap. But we loved him. You understand what I'm saying? We love them, and
It was
that's the artist of the
always
day.
different characters, different people. Everybody ain't supposed to be the same person in
Yeah,
hip-hop.
man, it's
That's
a
all
great,
I'm
and we just want to give a round of applause for hip hop. 50 years of the cultures, and that's just being born. I was born the year of the first hip hop album, so I'm just, man, I love this. I love this, and battle rap has been something that I grew up on. I remember we used to meet in Security Square Mall downtown in front of Crazy John's. Wherever you went, if you said you rap, you had to prove
It
that.
was a cipher. You gonna
It was a
have to
cipher.
go. Somebody gonna come at you. So if you just was in there and had your rhymes wrote down that you was ready to go with, you better have something you could bring out the top, because nigga gonna come at your neck.
Nigga gonna come at your neck, and in your age group, Spaz, you witnessed some battles. I don't think you witnessed battles like probably the biggest battle you seen was Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah. I'm talking about musical. Like
musical battles. And when dudes throw shots, that's a battle. They might make songs about each other. Now dudes is making songs. Dudes, you should just grab a microphone, get on the radio, and go in about a dude. Yeah. Now dudes making whole records about it and selling records about it. So it's like, you know what I mean? We saying Troy Ave, bring out 35. We just see so many diss records in our life, and some diss records that just cannot be forgiven.
Oh yeah.
Hit them up.
Chicago.
Eat them.
Chicago known for that.
Cannabis, the joint Al did against Cannabis. Snoop Dogg, when he can eat a big fat. Luke can eat he came at
What's your
everybody.
favorite diss song? What's
Hit
your
'em
top,
up.
your top 5 favorite diss song?
Oh yeah, come on, let me go. Number 1 on my list is Hit 'Em Up. Number 2 is No Vaseline. Good God.
No Vaseline? Okay, that was hard.
Yeah, No Vaseline and Hit 'Em Up was just the ultimate disrespect. Then it's You's a wankster, but you never pop nothing. And then it was
That's not a
Eat
diss
the
song though.
Man, what?
He was
It
going
really
straight
wasn't a
at
diss song.
ya.
What?
No, that wasn't a.
You ain't a friend of
this thing,
mine.
he-
You ain't no
he-
kin of mine.
it
What
wasn't
make me went up on you with
It
the
wasn't
nine?
a straight diss song like how.
All right, back down.
Back
Was that?
Down.
Back down. was the one.
I'll go with No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up, Back Down. What else was a crazy diss? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That Back to Back by Drake, and then AR Ab when he dissed Meek, bananas.
I ain't gonna track
Bananas.
him forward, and I ain't gonna hold you.
But the biggest ones, No Vaseline was disrespectful. Hit 'Em Up was disrespectful. Ether was disrespectful, bro.
What about the bitch in you or Real Compton City G?
That was the
Yeah,
bitch
that's
in
what I
you was
said,
definitely
Compton City
one. That
G.
was my shit.
Yeah,
Common
Real
killed
Compton
Ice
City G.
Cube on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Niggas never said it. It never came out publicly, but Kenny always said it even back then.
Yeah.
Common crushed Ice Cube. I
So
don't know
so
how
that's
it
mine. What's your
happened,
five?
but
What's
he
your 5
did.
favorite disses?
Second round knockout is number 1. Cannabis joint. He killed LL to me. People won't say it, but he killed LL. Say like you say, Hit 'Em Up. That's right there.
That's it.
Ether.
Ether is right there,
Say,
bro. Like, phew.
I like
Nobody likes Super Ugly, huh?
What's the
Nobody
joint?
ever liked it.
Not
I love
Super
Super Ugly. It's
Ugly.
in my top 10, but then, no,
What's-
it can't
Jay
beat
had,
them.
Jay had a one that's better. I can't never think of the name of the song.
Takeover?
Not Takeover. It's the one where he be like, is it Uchi Wally Wally?
Oh,
or
is it one mic? Is the black girl lost a shorty owe you for ice? I've been real all my life.
They confuse it with deceit.
And since I will eat the seat, and I will not lose even in defeat. I can't think of that song, but yeah, that was on that second blueprint.
OVA,
The blueprint too, baby, we on the way. Oh,
OVA.
It's not
I
called
got my
HOVA.
mojo back.
oh, behave. I think
I
it's
never
called
knew
Oh
the
Behave.
name of the song. It ain't called neither one of them though, but that's
The Nas dish.
That was the hardest Jay-Z song going at Nas. Though.
Yeah.
And I'm a Nas.
Yeah.
Say and what I'm gonna go with LL.
Yeah.
When he went at Cool Mo D, he came say I'm bad. LL, all your songs was going at people back in the day for real.
Yeah.
See, that's what made your.
What's the
kinda
one he said? I
stand
crush
out.
Hammer, Ice-T, and Kool Moe Dee, girl. What song was that? Who shot you? Did he say that on the original Who Shot You? Remember? Yep. He dissed him on the original Who Shot
that
You
was it.
with Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
And he said he
And
crushed
you
their
know they
girls
say
and he came back.
They say he rewrote his verse
Yeah.
on that too.
Yep.
Say-
And
But
Who
I'm
Shot
talking
You?
about the verse on 4, 3, 2, 1. when he had the verse on there.
Yeah, yep.
He
Yep.
went crazy on that song.
But I feel like the diss record, no Vaseline, bro.
That was definitely that was like the big.
No Vaseline. Good
Say-
God Almighty, bro. That was used to
Then
be
the vid-
hard. Now you just
Then
went
the
soft.
video had Easy running around looking
Right.
crazy, so the video made it even worse to me. Like niggas,
yo,
diss songs didn't have whole
He
videos
said,
to.
"God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hard. Now you just went soft. First you was down with the AK. Now I see you in a video with Michelet looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming. That's why I went solo and kept on stomping. When y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton, then he went in, living in a house. Living with the whites, one big house, and not another nigga in sight. I started off with too much cargo, dropped 4 niggas, now I'm making all them though. Yellow boy, who you fooling? And then he go in.
In the lynch mob.
Then the boy Pot come off and tell this man, first though, fuck your clique and the clique you claim. West Side, when we ride, coming quick with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, them niggas fuck for life.
Well, I like Biggie who shot you too. I gotta throw that in.
But he
there.
wasn't
That who
going
shot
straight
you.
at him.
I don't think that's the same.
He wasn't going. He was too slick with it.
They made
but-
you want to rap the song in the club. That's a
Yeah.
club song. If it's come on in the club, you dance to a diss
Yeah,
song.
dance
It's
to a
only
diss
two
song.
songs like that.
Grab your
Who
Glocks
shot
when you
was
see
like that too,
Tupac.
though, nigga. That beat came
bro.
on. You was rocking
In the
to that.
club?
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's it. Who shot
shit
ya?
was going
Separate
off.
the
He
weak from the op. The
elite,
leak hard, the
hard,
creek, the Brooklyn streets is on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can see sweat trickling down your street. Yeah, Biggie came with that, but hit him up
Squash feet.
when he told him, man.
No, hit him up is probably the most disrespectful one ever.
I don't think it's the most disrespectful.
It is.
Yeah,
He
it's
named
a
everybody
disrespect.
names. He was talking about fucking niggas.
Oh, you
wives.
wanna say
If
against
Faith
all
had
odds?
twins, he probably had 3 pops. I mean,
He told that nigga, Lil Kim,
nigga,
kick your young ass up, leave you in peace, and Lil C's don't fuck around with real G. Quick to snatch your ugly ass off the street.
Peace.
So fuck peace. I let them niggas know it's on for life. Come let the West Side ride tonight. Then he said, any of you niggas from New York that want to bring it, bring it.
Right, he went at everybody.
It was a beef with
say
everybody.
you mob deep niggas. Don't
Yeah,
niggas
bro.
got sick of selling.
Yeah,
He was just going crazy.
It went crazy.
He went crazy.
Then the boy Nas came back with Ether, bro. Come on, Ether, man, come on.
Ether, the number one to me. I don't.
Ether, man, come
shit
on.
Is just.
But super ugly though. That's a joke. All I
I ain't
really
really
want
like
to know if
Super
y'all
Ugly.
come on, me and the boy I got more in common. Not only booming and rhyming,
He
more in
said what
common.
he said, but
Come
I
on,
didn't
that's
like
a
the
nigga
song
baby
like
mother,
that.
bro.
Yeah, I thought that was real disrespectful. That song.
It was. It was
They
so
said 50 Cent,
disrespectful. His mother made him
funeral music.
apologize.
Nobody,
Did you like that?
I don't know why.
Funeral music.
I know people don't really try.
I like
How to rock.
no, what was
That wasn't
I make a movie out you. He was talking about Game. That was one
Game
of the
got a lot
hardest
of the
joints.
best diss songs.
I make a movie
Gang,
out
game
you.
get busy.
That shit was the one.
Game get busy,
Game
man.
got a lot of hard diss songs.
But that was it was like the dissing back then with hip hop. I think it made it more. I didn't want Pac or Biggie die.
Oh my man, I almost forgot one.
Oh yeah,
Beanie Siegel and Kiss.
oh man,
Beanie
that's
went
a
in,
round of
shorty.
applause for that. That's
Beanie
a classic
went in.
fight. Now, hey, listen, I was ready to say it was on the tip of my tongue. We missed it. KRS-One, bro. Stop playing.
Oh, the bridge is
The
over.
bridge is over. I forgot. The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
I got a list.
All right, go. Let's go.
Hit 'em
up,
is
number one.
On there, real Compton City. Well, real motherfucking G's.
Yeah. Dollars and cents.
Nobody named
They
no, y'all
said
just
no
named
Vaseline.
the bridge is over. Finally, I did just name that. I was waiting
Yeah.
for that to come up. There was a couple
Fuck
songs.
with Dre.
Against All Odds was
No-
one
no
too. I love
Vaseline.
Against
Nail in
All
the
Odds.
Coffin was hard.
Who sung the bitch in you? Who?
That's
sang?
That's
Common.
Common.
Yeah, Common.
About
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
Against All Odds. That was crazy.
That was a one.
The bridge is over. We said that. Ether. What that say right there? Second round knockout. Kenny said that. Nail in the coffin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Piggy Bank was one of them songs too.
Take over. Malcolm X. Linden Trip.
What's that?
Back to
Back
back,
down.
this one here, Quitter, Malcolm X, To the Break of Dawn,
What's Malcolm X?
Linda
though?
Trip.
can't
I ain't
think
sure
of
what
this song.
I can't think what that is either.
The greatest diss. Well, we called him. Hit him up. No
But,
Vaseline.
Nail in
Ether.
the Coffin was hard. That's Eminem diss when he was dissing Benzino.
Oh yeah.
You listen to the song.
Yeah, he
I haven't heard
carried
this song.
Benzino.
I ain't.
Yeah, the couple of them.
That
Yeah, he
was
carried it.
alright.
But I ain't gonna lie, that's a good list. I can't disagree with that. That was just great. But Spaz, what's going on in the world?
And we ain't hit his
going-
Spaz list. He got a whole different genre list.
Who did
Mine's
somebody?
Different. Mine's way
do.
different.
Ooh, who
I mean,
you-
because if you think about,
bring him up.
Think about
Who was battling your age
He
group?
gonna say
That's what I'm
Pusha T
saying.
and
Like,
Drake.
Soulja Boy and
nobody
Nelly.
battle. Nobody battle no more. I think that translated to drill music, and with Chicago,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
UK and New York stuff.
See, you gotta say that's murder battling.
Oh, yeah.
That's I'ma kill you when I catch you battling.
That's
That,
not
what
even
that,
killing
that,
the beat.
that drill
That's-
music is I'ma
that's-
kill you when I
that's
That's
dissing each
beefing.
other.
That ain't
That's
even
beefing,
rapping.
yeah,
That
that
ain't
ain't-
rap. That's beefing.
yeah, them boys
It
be
ain't rap,
spitting
They
bars.
beefing on
rap.
wax.
Yeah, them some people getting hurt about
Yeah, they beefing on wax.
Yeah, they-
It's
people-
serious, but
people are
back
seriously
in
getting
day,
hurt
they
over that.
battling. Yeah, they going at each other. I got Hit 'Em Up. I got How to Rob. That's the only old song on there. I don't like when Chief Keef dropped that, but I mean, Kill Shit with Lil Bibby and G Herbo.
But that was about gangs, right?
Yeah, it's about gangs, but they dissing other gangs with rappers in them, so it's
They
still
going-
rapper.
they
on
going
there.
Yeah,
at
but see,
another
that ain't.
rap
I don't
crew.
consider that a battling.
That's they crew.
That's their way of
going at it.
battling. Yeah, that's
nobody
tough.
battle no more.
Going at
That's-
it.
Yeah, nobody battle no
No,
more.
but the
It's like-
records we named, they wasn't like battling face to face. They was putting out records against each other, like Chicago.
Yeah,
But them
but
Chicago,
That's what
I
them
feel like,
niggas doing,
yeah,
putting
that
out
drill
records
music,
against
dudes
each other.
pissing
Yeah,
on
'cause
dudes'
like
confidence.
y'all
and that.
said,
That's
back
too
in the
much.
day, y'all like y'all said, rappers wasn't as street as they is now. So now it's the real street niggas.
No, it
that's
was real
rapping, so
street.
they
The
going
streets
at it.
created rap.
But like you said in previous episodes, back in the day when rap first started, more rappers were rappers, and the street niggas were street niggas back in the rap. Is that
No,
the
yeah, I
exact
said
quote?
no.
That's
This was the
exact
quote. No, this was my quote. Battling. I said battling. Street dudes wasn't really walking. You couldn't talk about hustling in a battle. You had to really come with bars and beats. That's what I said.
For the
You can
fact-
roll the
well,
tote. So
yeah.
I not none. Let me correct. I said in battling. If you was a street dude and fresh,
we
you
can
couldn't
run
come
that
out there and do a Young Jeezy record because dudes gonna be like, oh no, that's fine. Nobody want to hear that. So you had to. I said, yo, you had to jump down to the battle level. You look at the battlers today. They ain't coming out there bunch of chains on, bunch of watch on. Some of them be fresh or not. They come to work. You understand? That's what I was saying. Like you ain't gonna be all pretty in the battling field because you gonna be sweating. He just said you gonna be standing up for hours for the battle. That's what I was saying. I ain't say that. You might have misinterpreted that, but you know, I still say it was records back then. Everything that you seen on the list were records that would drop, and it's been disses now going on in your age group. Dirt always drop disses.
You just
Vaughn
said
the
it
king of
wasn't
dissing.
dissing. You just said it ain't dissing.
Say,
What you mean?
Dirt
It-
is from
Gucci.
Chicago. He's
No,
from
he
that scene that
definitely
we talking
dissed in
about.
his
Nobody said Gucci
joint.
Man. That's
Gucci. I was about to say
Gucci Man, the king,
joined against
that's
what's his name? Against
Jeezy.
Jeezy. That was
Yeah,
that's up there.
and T.I. You got both of them.
Yeah, so Alley Boy.
745
So it
is
was
one
a
of the
lot of
hardest songs he got.
it was a lot of disses and not no reprise. But like you said, them dudes is throwing records at each other. They crazy. Quando Rondo was putting records out there. Dirt put a record out. You get what I'm saying? Dudes beefing, putting records out. It just ain't in the form of like how we listen. We might say battle, and y'all might just be like, "It's a diss record."
Finish
or
your
drill
list though. See for
Oh, yeah, I
your
fin-
genre.
Yeah, I finished. I said, hit him up. You gotta add that. How to Rub. I like that. Like y'all ain't gonna say it. Well, Lee said it wasn't a diss song.
How the Rub was diss at everybody.
Yes,
Exactly.
it was.
He said Lee said it wasn't a diss
No,
song.
that's
Probably
definitely a
'cause he
diss
was
song.
he was just joking around.
Yeah,
but
he said it wasn't this. That's what I'm taking it.
He was playing, but I mean,
yeah,
he
he was
still
going
was
at him. He was going
saying
at him.
shit to niggas.
Like Piggy Bank was a diss song.
Some niggas took offense to How the Rub.
Oh yeah, they did.
So that was dissing.
Yeah.
If they got mad, he dissed them
And
obviously.
Bang Hunter Izzy redid that song. You heard
He
that?
did.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I thought it was going, bring him back.
It did for a second.
It definitely did.
Why nobody bring up that Ludacris? Nobody remember that?
What diss he had?
He had a diss against T.I.
T.I.
He thought T.I. was talking about
Yeah,
him.
when him and T.I. was beefing.
And
I
he went
remember
at
that.
T.I. on that song.
They
the
was
Stomp
trying. They
song.
was beefing on
They
who
took him
was
out
the
the
king
song.
of Atlanta or something. They was on the same song, right?
Yeah, on the Stomp song.
Oh, Buck's joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was deep.
I
That was
didn't know
deep.
Ludacris had it in him until I heard that.
No, Luda can rap.
No, he can rap, but I never
Yeah,
heard him dissing nobody.
Ludacris
Never
in
hear
the
him
top
dissing
100
nobody.
MCs.
No, I didn't heard Luda go. Luda can go.
Yeah, Luda top MCs that ever touched the mic. Luda can go. He's up in there. Any news going on global?
Yeah, we got we got a few things. It say this scientist news. It say surprised and concerned scientists find that groundwater extracted by humans has shifted the tilt of Earth's axis.
Axis.
Yeah. So what you think about that? Because
What that mean?
It's going to keep getting extracted, man, and the groundwater getting extracted to make water for how we use it, basically. So they taking the water out, and they basically saying that the earth is tilting, it's moving because the water is being moved, basically.
I don't know, Earth move anyway.
It do move, but
Yeah,
you don't want to move it any more than it already.
I mean,
moves,
the word
you
is
feel me?
majority
we
water.
shifting the Earth's
It's
axis.
shifting the
That
Earth the way it's
means
not supposed to be
basically,
shifted,
that
basically.
affect weather and all types of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
so that could be serious. That could
Yeah.
make a whole polar shift.
if
all
Earth
types of.
if Earth is get moved just a little bit, the way it's not supposed to be at the wrong time, anything can hit it. Anything in space is up there. It's crazy up there. So you don't want the you don't want. I'm a big advocate for save the Earth. So I think a lot of stuff just need to be reevaluated. We getting more, we getting more technology and stuff like that. I think a lot of stuff like less trees need to get cut down. I personally think that mail should stop being, shipped out, and it should be like a mandatory, kind of like an email system set up the way as though all your mail gets
That's
sent
just
to
your
a straight
generations.
Email.
We
Because,
old.
but
We
think
still
about it,
want to
paper-
touch our mail. I want to see
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bills. I want to be able to
But-
store it away. I don't want to
But
get
that's-
wiped
that's
off a
taking away-
computer
that's
one
taking away
day,
your
and I don't
oxygen.
know where it's at.
That's taking away your oxygen, though. The trees make paper, so
I agree, but
COVID,
we need trees.
different
But we can
diseases
plant
spread
trees
with
every
paper.
day, Doug, if we wanted to. Just
you
plant more
could, but then you gotta wait for it to grow and it's down the third. It's a
Okay,
lot.
everything gotta grow.
And
You
then
got to grow. Didn't you grow?
the
We
fact that-
watching
the-
you grow every day.
Yeah, but
We
the
ain't
fact of
saying,
the matter,
we
they
don't
not-
want to watch you grow. I mean,
They
you
not
going to grow
planting
at
as
the rate
many.
you grow.
They not planting as many trees as they taking down. That's the
Man
problem.
is
Why-
definitely digging into the earth and doing too
Hey.
much.
We overpopulate, as they would say.
Yeah.
So of
Sure you
course
believe
the natural
population control.
resources.
Oh yeah, leaving.
What happened?
I say you want to get population control.
No,
too?
I don't. But
Nah, okay.
From
yeah,
what
don't
Don't
they're
worry.
worry, they're
saying-
working on it for you.
I'm just listen. If we are overpopulated, that means we're going to run through the natural resources. That's it.
Yeah, so we just need to do our best to preserve them because when they gone, we gone.
No, the way we live in we not doing it the right way. We can live a whole cleaner system if we wanted to. We don't want to because it's big business.
Because it is some countries that's
It's
really
big
places to
business.
go. It's places to go that's really beautiful. And what else?
This
What else
is
I sent you? A few things.
America. It's about money.
Yeah, and then like I said, it's a lot of land that ain't been touched yet. You go to North Dakota, South Dakota, you go out in Colorado. It's a lot of places where people ain't
and
live.
even if you go there and you look around, they developing it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
they is
yeah.
snatching the earth
Yeah.
from everywhere.
Yeah, but I think it will be far gone before it runs out. I
I
think.
mean, yeah, we will, but
Yeah.
this is humankind.
I think like
We got all
your
the
big,
time.
your like your
kids,
great grandson, like down 3-4 generations.
I
your
think a
Earth
little
will be
bit
half
more
full.
than that. A little bit more than that.
I know I won't see it in my time.
No.
You probably won't
It
see
might
it
be
in your
another
time.
1,000 years or so.
Yeah, so
No.
that's what it is, though.
Yeah, but it's this video going viral on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. A girl went off on a school school dean, because she was actually a graduating from graduate school, which is big. She was a black girl.
I know what you're talking.
Yeah, the video
Yeah, I
was crazy.
seen that.
She snatched the mic from the lady hand because she said she didn't give her enough time
To
to
say
pronounce
what
her
she
name. 'Cause
wanted
She
to
got like
say.
she got a foreign name, so it was long, and she didn't let her. And she said what was crazy about it is for the white graduates, she let them say that name and say extra, but she said she noticed when it was time for the black graduates to talk, she was real quick to snatch the mic.
They basically be trying to steal a motherfucker's shine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people not failing that. I done
Yeah.
worked hard to graduate. You're not taking my
Graduate school?
shine.
you want
You're not
Yeah.
taking that. I would have
Graduate
snatched the
school
mic
big.
too. They were saying she was classless and all this bullshit.
Nah.
No, we fed up with the bullshit. You're not going to be mistreating
That's hard.
people. And we standing up for ourselves. People just go and do what they got to do to be heard.
Yeah, I agree. What up? So Lee,
Yes.
what would be the top 5 greatest battles of all time?
Top 5 greatest battles. I mean, I sent y'all some of them. The most popular ones, to me, again, Tay-Rock versus Daylight. That's probably the number one best battle I probably seen. Easy to Block Captain versus Chess. Hitman Holla and Sue Surf. Loaded Lux. Calico. I gotta think about the 5th one.
Kenny.
Charlie Clips and K-Rock.
Which one? First or the second? I think they battled 3 times.
Yeah, they did. I think it was the second one that I was.
I know they at least did it twice.
One of them was like, both of them went crazy. I can't remember which one it was
second one?
exactly.
First one he got washed. Tay-Rock.
Yeah, it was the one that I'm talking about, the one where they was going at it.
Second one.
Say, one of my favorite battle raps I ever watched where niggas both sides went crazy to me.
Yeah.
Where it was hard for me to even say, yeah, they lost. I couldn't say it.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was kind of local. You had 2 Baltimore rappers, I think Lil Zay or Lil Nay or something like that, and got her on, and they was battling the boys from Virginia, Roller and Squeako. That battle was crazy to me. That's one of my favorite battles.
What was they battling at? What was this battle?
I think it was in Virginia, I believe. What they call it? Shark City.
Oh, well,
Shark
okay.
City
Shark
League
City.
or something like that. But sure, go watch that battle, Lee.
Nah, I ain't know they even battled.
It was serious.
It's a 2-on-2 battle.
It was a 2-on-2. It was serious. That's one of my favorite battles. Maybe it was because it was some Baltimore niggas carrying it.
Yeah.
But that battle was good as shit. That's one of my favorites. Say, who else?
I got one. Well, I got one for my age group.
Both, like I say, John the Don and Hollow the Don. I liked that battle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My last one is going to be the one I sent y'all with Loso and B-Dot.
I watched
I ain't
that.
gonna lie.
We just watched that on the way over here.
Yeah.
You can watch. It got a lot of replay value. I like battles that got replay value. I
Say-
can watch it again and be like, "Dang, I ain't
You-
catch that."
I believe a guy like you will appreciate that battle way more than Ham would. Because Ham wasn't failing that shit too much on the
At
way.
all.
Oh, you wasn't? No.
But I
almost-
actually liked
I
it
almost
'cause
needed some
both of them was
popcorn and some NyQuil.
They went in their directions of what they do. So I respect what both of them.
I needed some popcorn and some NyQuil for that battle.
Netflix.
No, they was
Netflix,
preaching, they was
right.
preaching too much for you.
Yeah,
Man,
they
like-
would I was battling. I started battling them niggas in the car. Like, this is what I would have said to that. Like, I couldn't get with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the culture, hip hop 100%. I grew up battling. I like it. I just didn't get too much into it. Shout out to everybody that's battling. Who your favorite, though? You said you had your favorite battle.
Yeah, that probably the only one I could really remember. The Meek Mill artist and Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, Lil Snoop against
Lil Snoop versus Retro.
I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Retro
I
was
remember
washed.
that.
Retro was washed. I feel like Lil Snoop. That's what we ain't mentioned. I feel like he probably would have been the biggest rap. But I feel like he would have took it more into song making.
I was about to say, I don't think
Yeah,
he'd have
he
stayed
wasn't-
in the
No,
battle
he was just
rap.
doing
It was
that
dying.
to get earned the spot.
He was
Yeah.
going to go the same route
Meek.
Meek went with.
Yeah,
so
for
I don't
sure.
think he'd have really
But
went
he was
to battle
gifted.
rap.
He was a gifted freestyler for sure. I think Juice WRLD, if Juice WRLD was in the era of battle rap, he could probably be a big battle rapper with the way he can freestyle.
This is the era of battle rap the last, 10 years.
Yeah, I feel like
You know what I mean? It has got a lot of respect and pride
the
in the last 10
I feel
years.
like a general acceptance of battle rap has general popularity of battle rap has, I feel like, decreased. I mean, in general, I feel like it's more general. Back then, y'all was listening to rap battles, but amongst our
No,
age
we
group-
wasn't, bro. You gotta stop
talking
saying
about
stuff
the
you don't
whole
know.
battle
Rap
rap
battle was as
platform.
big as it
Y'all
was.
talking about? We can't.
The battle rap
bring
platform
10
is
pe-
way
bring-
bigger than it was.
You can
when
bring
we was
10
young.
people because you about to say something.
Bring 10 people in my age group and they cannot name one rap
Bro, it
battle. That's
is
my
10
point.
people in your age group because that's
I'm
what's
sure
running
it's
it
10
up.
people in my age
That
group
love
can
battle
name
rap,
it,
but I'm just saying it became the most popular since Lil Baby and Lil Yachty got pop. It's grew in the last 10 years with the best rappers. It's when we was younger, it was in stores and you had to get DVDs and tapes to find it. It wasn't as big as that. I'm telling you, in your age group, in your era,
They got
just
whole
who blew it
apps.
up. Yeah, they got
whole
apps.
apps for
Yeah.
it.
It's big. It's
So I mean, I used to listen to a more of a so-and-so versus or Jim Jones artist versus a Philly artist, all of them come together and shit like that on the DVDs, the come up DVDs, the smack DVDs. That's when I was into it. But the last 10 years, how it shot to the roof, is more for the dudes like under 30. A lot of them dudes is way younger than me. Yo, it is, bro. Like you got what you speak of. Yeah, look it up off the air. We ain't gonna debate about it, but these is facts. I ain't speaking no friction. The game is grew, and a lot of these dudes are young. It's not a 35 and older league. It's a lot of these dudes are young that's kicking ass, and they like music. A lot of these dudes found the niche and they got in there and working.
How was NLE Chopper? I seen him at a couple battles.
He's always at the battle, so it's like dudes.
No, I'm saying
he's a fan of the culture.
I mean, but if you pay, that's what I'm saying. It may be the niggas like that, but if you pay attention to NLE Chopper, he's different. He's different.
We saying he's different, but he's
using herbs and different stuff like that. So he's more appreciative. Yeah, he's more appreciative. He's more appreciative of certain stuff. I'm saying the average young black man or the average young guy is not listening to battle rap. I go to college with all black people. Nobody
you go to one college, bro. You can't generalize that with 50,000 colleges, bro. With a business that's making millions.
Look at the demographics right now.
It's making millions of dollars.
Just making money off niggas out.
Right? Like they got sponsors.
I got something for you. It's the average age for battle rap is 35 years old. Battle rap listeners, battle rap fans are 35 years old.
This is what I say about that, though, is that I understand one thing about battle rap, which is still is a niche thing, because like everybody's not watching battle
rap. That's my point.
Everybody's not watching.
I don't watch it.
Even within my age group of
but millions of one of them battles hit billions. Yo, so somebody's watching it.
That's my point.
The fuck you mean? It's millions of people. They making millions getting.
The biggest battle is this Russian dude.
That lead overseas.
Crazy.
But what I'm saying is listen, bro, fuck all that. Them niggas not gonna be making millions of dollars. The world is bigger than one college. The world is bigger than the United States. The world is bigger than the South, the East Coast, and the West Coast, bro. This man is making millions of dollars. So if it's 6-some billion people on Earth, what makes you think it ain't a whole culture and they doing millions of streams? Niggas' favorite rappers, you just named the list of everybody's favorite rappers and they ain't sell 200,000 records. These battle joints is doing those numbers. Dudes is getting producers and paying $600,000 budgets and doing 80,000. These battles are getting 250K off of one joint. They getting what your label getting for you putting out your record. Everything is growing. Independent music is growing. Artists learn how to work the internet. Everything is way bigger than 20 years ago. Point blank, period. The last 20 years, the whole game is shift. It has to be somebody. 30 people that's 35 and older wasn't 35 in 2015. Music grows with people. Music age with people. Yachty's are artists of today. A 5-year-old, his 5-year-old grandson or nephew, his 3-year-old son, is not going to be a fan of Yachty's. He's 3 years old. 10 years from now, it's going to be another big star, and he's going to be looking at you. What is he talking about? Space Jam Mo. He flipped in the sky, and he does this. He's the greatest. It's going to change, bro. It's supposed to change. The weather, it was hot today, then it was cold. It's going to be colder. It changes, bro. It's a fan base for everything because dudes is making millions of dollars. You get what I'm saying? I learned this, bro. When you travel the world, and you travel to the United States, you're going to realize, like, dang, bro, stuff that we will never listen to in Baltimore City, they going platinum in California. Let's talk about it. Stuff you never heard of, stuff you would say, no, ain't nobody listening to that. Why is he a rich artist in Utah? You see what I'm saying?
I just made that point to y'all.
No, you can't make the point to me because that's the life. I makes that point in life. It makes sense. It's just common sense ain't common, but that makes perfect sense. People grow. It's states. It's Atlanta artists that we never heard of. The Atlanta boys be down there rapping for 5 and 10 years. Then we finally find out Houston got a whole culture of dudes screwed up music. Ain't appreciated in Baltimore. It's not appreciated in New York, but you go in Mississippi, you go in Georgia, you go in Fayetteville, South Carolina, some goddamn where they appreciate it, bro. And dudes is making tons of money off of this, bro. Like I said, it's a fan base for everything. That's all I'm saying. It's a fan base for, I can't just say like I say to you, Yachty's not everybody favorite artist, but what I look like telling you, it's not a fan base for that because it was a fan base for Soulja Boy. It's a fan base for this son, the girl, the boy just kissed in the mouth. It's VH1. Jocelyn Hernandez makes more money than probably my favorite rapper, Jocelyn Hernandez. You got VH1 stars are getting booked for 100,000, and our favorite rappers not even getting that. So it's a fan base for everybody, bro. Everything is growing, bro, because believe me, if they didn't have a fan base, they wouldn't be on that screen like that. As soon as you type in the name million here, millionaire, man, everything is growing. And that's thanks to the 50 years of hip hop, man.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. I
I think we was arguing two different arguments, but I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, all around the board. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said Nitty versus Ad.
That is one of those battles. I was just saying that.
Oh, Av. Oh, yeah, that was
Av and
definitely
Eddie
a
was one of the
Surge
real good
battle.
battle. He said, MOP your ante up.
That young Thug versus Gunna gonna be a big battle if Thug beat the charges. That's gonna be the war auto-tunes.
Shoot, they gonna see who gonna win, who gonna get more album sales right now.
Yeah, but
Thug already
That's
killed
why
them.
Thug dropped.
Thug killed them already.
So to have that album sale beef.
yeah, but I think they're gonna be putting out this record after this record because Gunna warming up. You know what I'm saying? He warming up. Thug can't say nothing to his cases. A lot of explosion gonna go on, and a lot of dudes pick sides. And I don't know, man. I think it's all just anything, man. But if you're looking at this, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and listen. There's a little blue button right there for the last people that's looking at this. It's a little blue button right there. It says join. Join. If you join, it's $1.99. $4.99 and $9.99. Join, man. Become a member. If you like what you heard and you like what you see, share, man. Share. Support our DMV podcast, bro. RawDope Podcast, the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet. Share. Show us some love. Become a super chat member. Show some type of love, brother, sister, kids, whoever's watching. Show some type of love. We'll really appreciate it, man. You know, we bring you good content every Tuesday and Thursday. We bring you the rawest and dopest interviews ever. And the interviews are loading up. We got some things we going to drop, some vlogs and stuff. We coming with it, man. So, where do y'all think the battle rap will go in the next 5 years before we get out of here? Spin the bottle around. What do you think? Where battle rapper is now, what do you think?
According to Spaz, the kids ain't listening to it, so it's going to fade away.
Yeah, I agree. That's what he says.
That's
You're 19
according to
years old.
Spaz.
He said nobody else listen to battle rap, so it's going to die. What you think, Lee?
I mean, at this exact moment in time, battle rap is at a weird place. Like, COVID, it has skyrocketed because everybody was home. Caffeine got on. Drake was behind Caffeine with URL, and they was dropping battles after battles. A part of that, a problem with that was too many battles was coming out, so a lot of the matchups was happening at once. And right now, it's seeming like the bag is drying up a little bit. So you gotta get new talent out there. So it's no telling really.
Or get the old talent back in the mix.
That's the thing though. They keep using the old talent.
Yeah.
You need new stars, and it is some new people. It is a couple new. As a matter of fact, it's a dude from Maryland right now that's real hot. That just battle Rum Nitty. The dude, I'm waiting for Porch Prophet in the comments to say something. He probably know his name. I can't think of his name, but his dude from Maryland that just came up. He's out now. It's him and his brother. Okay. They real nice, especially the big dude. He real nice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I damn battle rap. Cause my point,
Soul Souffleur, that's his name.
Soul Souffleur, you guys show respect. So he from Maryland, right?
Yeah, he from here.
See,
You say his name what?
Soul Souffleur. I'm waiting for somebody to say in the comments.
Anybody know his name? I don't know.
It's Soul Souffleur or something like that, something similar to it.
Okay.
I don't know it.
Young
Any
guy.
news?
Wow.
Any more news we got? I think it was something else.
Yeah.
Any more news we got? Right. But I think we want to do a league. Me and Kenny was talking about doing a league.
Say, like I was saying earlier, we gotta go to the is a event coming up July the 8th
Okay, cool.
down here.
Next week.
Yeah, it's down here.
It's a lot of standing, like Lee said, right?
Hey, little
Oh, yeah,
dude
we gonna be at
Smurf
the event next
battling
week.
somebody. I want to see this shit.
Lee got me booked for another event.
We got an event on the 4th.
Wow. Lee got me booked for another one.
The 4th of July, like Independence Day.
I don't know what that means.
Do you celebrate Independence Day, Kenny?
I don't give a shit about none of that.
I just
shit.
want to hear what you want to say now.
You know that shit is
shit
not a
about,
part of Kenny.
about
It's not part of
Juneteenth.
what I do, man.
I mean, you know, we got to check it out. I forgot what the
Say,
interview
but
is on the 4th.
I ain't gonna lie, it do bring the biddies out, and I will go hang out. So I'm not gonna act like I won't enjoy the festivities of what's going on because it bring out some nice chicks. They be out. It be shit going on. So I will indulge in
What's
the
your
day,
favorite
but I
summertime
don't give a shit
outfit?
about it.
This is
What's
the
your-
event that we gonna be at.
I ain't gonna be there if my flyer ain't up there.
Your flyer, the logo right there.
Yeah, if my logo ain't up there, I can't see it.
It's right there. It's in
Well,
the
and
middle.
it look red.
Next to
And
mine.
mine's is neon green. Why is it red?
Next to mine.
I ain't feeling
I
it.
don't
My logo ain't up there yet. No, I ain't gonna be there.
What did it say though?
It's
What is
down
that?
Dream Lounge, 4th of July.
You know what I mean?
What's going on with it?
Yeah, better
Tell the
know
people
it.
something about it, Lee. 'Cause I don't know nothing about it. You gotta
What is
tell me
it?
about it.
What this event is?
We'll cut up some more about it at off cam.
Okay,
Alright,
okay, okay.
yeah.
But 4th of July, we'll be at Dream
Dream Lounge.
Dream
downtown
Lounge,
Baltimore.
downtown
10
Baltimore.
Calvert Street.
10 Calvert Street.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people out there for that event.
It's gonna be sweaty.
It definitely be packed in there too.
It's gonna be sweaty. Do we got a table, some type of shit like
Yeah,
you
I
know?
told them to make sure we got a table,
Yes, sir.
chairs, and all that.
And a big pitcher of ice water because it's so hot in there, bro. And I might sweat out my t-shirt. Like I don't want to sweat, bro.
Doug, you fat. You're gonna sweat. What do you want from the world?
Okay, you right. So when you fat and you're a big celebrity, big podcaster like myself, you like the Joe Buttons of Baltimore. What you do is you stay in the car until it's your turn to do your work.
Joe Buttons in
I
Baltimore.
don't care. I said I'm like the Joe Buttons of
Nobody
Baltimore.
like him in
I'm a big
Baltimore.
podcaster. I'm a big time
You
YouTuber like
been-
Charleston
you
White.
Might as well say the nigga you be not.
I don't
like
mess
that.
with him. I don't. See, sometimes but Joe Button's my man because he in his bag right now.
Nobody
Melissa
down here
Ford.
be feeling Joey though
I
like
be
that.
feeling
He be
Joe.
irritating guys.
I be feeling them though,
He irked
bro.
everybody in Baltimore. I'm speaking for the whole Baltimore except you right
Yeah,
now.
What
that's
it
right.
about?
He irked
I like-
niggas.
I love the
I ain't
guy.
like it when he was used to rap at first, but now
I liked
do.
him as a rapper.
I like
That
him as a
movie-
I love him as a
mixtapes he had,
journalist.
They was hard. Go check one of them out.
I like this music too, but
That
I'm
Old
saying
Music 3 was hard.
he the old Cyrus of this podcast stuff. Him and Taxstone, bro. You gotta just give it to him, bro.
Man, taxed on
What-
the old side. That's what you said.
Joe Button. Joe
He
Buttons.
nice with
as
the
far
podcast. And
They-
as
they
far
got
as the
up doing it
urban,
first.
listen, bro. As far as the urban podcasting and what we do, hundreds of us that's doing this, Taxstone and like Joe Buttons, like the real like pioneers of it. Like they really kicked ass with them being black podcasters. Like Taxstone had one of the greatest interviews ever with Meek Mills in a rave. Tax was interviewing hard and Joe Buttons was doing it, bro. And they started out just like us.
And I never even got to get into Taxstone.
You didn't?
Shit.
Yeah, bro.
Even
Tax
when
shit
got
was
booked
like that.
I wasn't into it back then.
You know what I mean? They say RawDope
came
remind him
down
of the
with,
Taxstone shit a lot because he was just 100 with it. He was just 100 with it. He's a
never
good
got
joint.
it, got
And then Joe Buttons, he the pioneer. And then I will look at somebody like Drink Champs. You know, after that, they will be my top three.
You like Joey? Go ahead and cross your legs, huh?
Okay. With the rips on hold up.
You know how
Get
Joey
me.
like to
Get
sit?
me, get me in the camera. Zoom me in. The rip. You lucky I ain't have my funny looking
That's how
Yeezys
Joey
on or
like to
something.
sit.
Yeah, that's right. And then I'm gonna get the Mary hat, all that. Get my hair cut, put the little S curl gang in it. You wait till I get the dreads cut. You gonna really think I'm taking it too far? Yes, I am. Get the stuff that had a little curly top, the little curly, but making Kenny mad. Wearing my Rick Owen pants, the baggy look. You know what I'm saying? I like my style, bro. I got a hippie guy that smoke weed, and I like Joe Buttons. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. That's the top three podcasters when I got in the game that I watch every single goddamn day. Joe Buttons, Drink Champs, and Taxstone. I listen to Taxstone shit.
I
like,
watched
and Joe Rogan early
I
on.
watched Joe Rogan more than everybody back in the day. I ain't lying. I used to always watch Joe because he had people I ain't know who the fuck they was.
Yeah.
And they was
Adam
doing some
22.
shit, and I'm like, who is?
I'm not
this?
gonna lie, the no jumper coon, you know, Adam 22.
I don't really.
You know what I mean?
watch
I started because I like what he did because it was like people you never
he
heard
definitely
of.
put people on.
Yeah, like
He
it was
did
people
that.
you never heard of. And I just
Definitely
I like
did that.
raw shit, bro. I just like, you know what I'm saying? I just like when you have it, when somebody podcasting and they just being their self. I don't like those two Hollywood podcasters. You know what I mean? And I like the regular podcast. I like Don't Call Me White Girl. I like Lip Service, Angela Yee. I like Queen's Flip Joint with the other dude. I like the Doggy
like
Diamonds
Doggy
joint.
Diamonds joint.
Like Doggy
Yeah,
Diamonds
watch
joint.
it.
Gonna hate on Doggy Diamonds. You know, I like sometimes I catch Unsung Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to
fell
you.
off of. I used to watch them. I ain't watched them in no.
You know, I catch the
time,
drink
man.
chance every Saturday. Catch $1 million worth of game. You know, I catch my man Joe Buttons, Queens Flip, Melissa Ford in the game. You feel me? I like Roy. I watch Roy and Ma. I watch
ain't never
hot
watched
boxing.
Hot boxing, my shit.
I watch stuff, bro. I be finding a bunch of little podcasts, bro. And I just be everybody got their own style, bro. I don't really see too much swagger jacking in the podcast business. Like, it's hard to
It's
swagger
like you
jack.
are who you are.
Yeah, it's hard to
So
swagger jack. So
you can't really be another person.
yeah, it's because you
So
swagger jacking.
If you people want to fuck with you.
And then the Baltimore
Oh,
podcasters I fuck with, I always liked the Real Spill. I fuck with Melvin there. Who else was doing it? I like Real Spill, Melvin there.
You ever watch the Dirt Bike podcast?
Yeah, I liked it that when they dropped, and then I told him let's do an interview, and he said no. I stopped watching it. Yeah, what do you mean, bro? We can't work together. What am I watching and supporting your shit for?
That
I'm
show
one of
was only
them.
about dirt bikes, or do you try to get them on your show?
I said get on the show, show love. You was doing it. I've been doing it a while. I thought that would be easy, but the brother respectfully declined it, and I never watched this shit again. Like, what am I supporting you for? It ain't. You don't need my view. You know what I'm saying? That's just where it
So
is.
the comments
That's
got
anybody.
that guy name too. His name was Saflair Soul. I said it backwards.
Souffleur Soul.
I've heard the name before.
Yeah, he
I like that name
nice.
too.
He nice. He is nice. He's like probably one of the nicest newcomers right now.
Okay.
I'm
Definitely.
trying to think. What's some more Baltimore podcasts? It's a lot. Like, what's some of the joints you be doing? Cause I don't know, bro.
Name
Like,
Baltimore podcast that I know.
yeah.
All right, In the Den podcast, All Inclusive podcast,
Uh-huh.
D Zone podcast,
I like D-Zone.
Music Life and Love podcast.
They all right. They just fell off the map, but
They
they
just
cool.
started. They back.
No,
they
they
back.
just- they-
Yeah, they started
There's
back, but they
nothing
was
like
gone. So I'll wait till they drop like 8 episodes to catch up with them.
I get
They
it.
believe them again. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Dang, you just threw me off with that. Shoot,
It's me. I'm just telling the truth.
Hey, all right.
Sometimes I get like Kenny.
Like Kenny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ignorance. I ain't being ignorant. I'm just telling the truth. I hate people that start something and don't finish it. I hate that.
Man,
I hate it.
You ain't got leave these people alone. First and foremost,
Go ahead
just because
and
you
finish.
want to shoot every goddamn day of the week don't mean everybody's supposed to work that way, huh?
But when
Some
you
people
mad,
wanna shoot
when you mad,
once every 2
when you
weeks.
mad when they
Sometimes-
stopped it. But that's what I'm saying. You the
No,
same
'cause
chump that
sometimes
said
I
you wanted
think-
that Buffalo Bill
Listen,
game to go
I'm
on.
like this.
Why did you want the Buffalo Bill game to go after
Because
the
I'm
man
a
got hurt?
sports fan, and I
exactly,
don't-
and
I
I'm a
don't really- I'm
podcast
not-
fan. I don't like when you fall
I
off.
don't give a fuck about people all that much. So fuck the man got hurt. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's not-
but that's
keep the game
selfish.
going.
But that's selfish.
It is. I ain't never said I wasn't
so,
selfish.
So don't knock
what?
me. I don't
See,
knock you.
but
I didn't knock you. I didn't
At
knock
the
you.
same time,
But you're knocking
if a
me.
guy-
You're knocking me. You're knocking
See,
me. You're knocking me.
I'm gonna tell you. I watch a lot of TV shows.
Okay.
I be mad as shit when they take that break.
Exactly.
But I gotta wait till they come back on the motherfucking
and then-
air,
and
nigga.
guess what you do?
Same difference.
You catch them all at one time. I ain't glued to the screen. When Bumpy Johnson went off, I was mad because I felt like it should have been more episodes. So I waited till
too.
8 episodes drop and then watch it again.
See, I can't do that with certain
Depending on what
shows.
shows
'cause I
it
be-
is.
I be
Yeah, that's
wanting
how
to
you
see
might
that
get
shit.
mad. Like I was a Supernatural.
But I like to do
What was
that
that show
too.
called? Supernatural.
Yeah.
I'm
Straight
Supernatural.
watch
That was
all
my
of them. I
joint.
don't be
Yeah.
every week waiting for that.
I was mad when
Snowfall.
Dragon Ball
I
Z
did that with
stopped.
Snowfall.
I was mad.
Dragon Ball Z. You watch that shit?
What? Are you
The whole
crazy?
old ass nigga watching. that.
Dragon Ball
I still
Z.
watch anime,
I ain't
man.
watch that
I
shit.
watch anime at night.
Yo, Dragon Ball Z,
I wasn't
the
into that.
greatest karate dragon joint, Krillin,
Phony.
Vegeta,
I don't know nothing.
Cell.
I was a grown man when that shit came out, man.
Oh, that came out in
Chi-Chi.
the 80s. Get out of here, Kenny. It came out in the 80s.
I was a grown man when that shit came out.
Nah, man.
I
You
was
wasn't
grown in the
watching that
80s?
shit. Yeah, nigga.
Oh, wow.
By 88, I was grown. Fuck around.
Oh, all right.
88, you think he was grown?
I was telling people I was. I probably
88,
was
you
wrong
was
and
getting
shit,
chased
but-
in your building.
Hell no. 88, I was running around chasing chumps like you.
No, I wasn't getting chased. I was never fast, so I wasn't getting chased.
He
I
said, I
wasn't never
couldn't run.
fast. I wasn't never fast, and I was like, a fat boy that was real bad. So I wasn't getting chased. It would have been
No,
anything.
shit.
Me and you would have been chasing somebody.
What, 88?
Or
I
we'd have
was
chipped you
about
'cause you was
11
big as
years
shit.
old. Yeah, I thought I was little halfway grown. I wasn't grown at all. I was just bullshit.
What was your favorite pair of tennis shoes in '88? You can't even remember, can
I
you?
do. I remember, I hurt somebody over my favorite pair of shoes. He made me mess my favorite pair of shoes up.
Oh yeah, when you jumped in the pool. And what was they? The Scottie Pippins?
No, they were the Fila. They were these Fila. They like was multicolored. They was like suede.
Yeah, I remember that.
Them bitches was hard. I was mad as shit.
Cause a lot of suede Filas was hard back then.
Fuck my suede up. I was hurt.
What was your favorite sneaker back then, Spaz, when you was a kid 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
He was a kid 5 years ago. I mean, what are you mad about?
All the shit that I liked back then still popular, so I'm not.
What is it?
It's not like Fila or nothing like that.
Fila's made by Gucci.
I don't think that.
You don't know nothing.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. Gucci owns Fila. Or Fila owns Gucci. It's our way to go. Yes.
Fila count.
Yes.
Fila
Look it
count
up.
on Gucci.
Look it up, bro. You so smart that you just dumb.
I don't have to.
You don't, because you don't know nothing. You don't know
Gucci
nothing.
own Gucci. Do you know
Man,
that?
come on, man.
Gucci doesn't even own Gucci.
Yeah, they sold it, but I'm telling you, yeah, because it's owned by Fila.
It's
Or
not
Fila
owned
own
by Fila.
Gucci, however
Fila
way
can
it
never
go.
have enough money to
Look
buy
it up,
Gucci.
bro. How the fuck you gonna say that? Are you stupid?
Fila
You
can-
stupid.
Do you know what
Fila's
Gucci
a big
is?
Are you
brand
stupid?
Do you know what
around the
Gucci is?
Do you know what Fila is?
Do you know what Gucci
Are you
is?
stupid?
Are we really about to
Are
argue?
you
Because it's a
stupid?
luxury
Are you
brand,
stupid?
Yes.
And they can't be owned
Yes,
by
meaning
a
that price
regular
that
Man, hey,
price
listen,
points
man.
are way higher than anything
Y'all
Fila
tap
ever
in.
released.
See y'all Thursday, man.
That's
Yeah,
just
what are y'all
business,
talking
man.
about? Gucci released $500 pieces. What are you saying?